ever since PKM got introduced. RPD has lived in its shadows. These two guns were similar with minor differences and were used for the same utility and playstyle, why RPD became a second choice. But as Cygnoux sensei had prophesied, RPD is back in the LMG meta and has its own separate identity now thanks to the new barrel. The cooling compressor barrel does a few things. First, it gives infinite ammo to the reserve mag, and we have 100 bullets in the mag, which is the same as the base mag. But instead of needing to reload, it has this overheat function where we need to stop shooting for a bit and then start shooting again. This reminds me of the antelope gun in BR. When overheat is maximum, it takes 5.6 seconds to cool down and reset to 0. And this 5.6 seconds includes a 3.6 second delay where we cannot shoot. And after this delay, it takes 2 seconds for the timer to go from 100 to 0, which is pretty fast. For comparison, the full reload animation for base mag takes 6 seconds, which isn't a big difference, but we can reload cancel in 3.3 seconds, meaning base mag would be faster to use if we are to spray all the bullets in the mag. But if we don't shoot all the bullets, then the cooling barrel will be faster, as we have maximum 2 seconds for the timer to reset. But the main difference is when we spray for a bit but do not overheat. The overheat icon resets in 1.2 seconds when we spray for around 50% of the timer, which is like 50 bullets. And if we spray more like 80%, that is 80 bullets, then our timer needs 1.9 seconds to reset. This is much faster than reloading 80 bullets in base mag, as it takes 5.4 seconds for the full reload animation and 4.0 seconds for reload cancel. Compare 1.9 versus 4.0 seconds. And cooling barrel is twice as fast for shooting similar amounts of bullet. Thus, when using RPD with this attachment, never overheat, and the timer will cool down around the time it takes us to do a slide. So we can do a slide and go back to shooting again, giving opponents less time to move around when we are shooting as supportive fire. Thus, the cooling barrel has reload speed / cooldown advantage over the base mag, as it takes 2 seconds to cool down in the worst case scenario, and during this time we can still shoot bullets if needed, unlike needing 3.3 seconds when doing the reload cancel where we cannot shoot bullets. The 3.3 seconds is considered if we empty the mag, and emptying the mag is recommended in crucial situations, as our reload speed is 0.7 seconds faster than reloading earlier. But if there are no enemies around and we don't need to shoot, then we can reload earlier too, no issues. Point is, cooling barrel offers less downtime compared to base mag, so we can be shooting more, and the downtime for reloading / cooling down is less. And now is a good time to leave a like and a comment to help support the video. RPD has 200 mag option as well, and 200 mag does not change our reload speed, as we still maintain 6 seconds for full reload animation and 3.3 seconds for reload cancel. But unlike the cooling barrel, which has 100 bullets and then 2 seconds to cool down, 5.6 seconds if we overheat, RPD 200 mag will always take 3.3 seconds for reload cancel, which makes it 0.7 seconds faster, considering we need to cool down twice at 2 seconds with the cooldown barrel. And 200 bullets is a lot. We can clear an entire hardpoint or do 1 versus 5 in search and destroy, or get 10 plus kills in TDM without reloading. And 200 mag is a staple attachment in RPD builds, so we are never using RPD without it. But this was considering if we empty the mag. If we reload the 200 mag with 100 bullets still left in the mag, then our reload cancel time is 4 seconds and 5.4 seconds for full animation, versus needing only 2 seconds on the cooldown barrel. It is the same scenario as I previously concluded. Cooling barrel has lesser cooldown between spraying a bunch of bullets and allows us to get back into the action quicker. But this is considering we don't overheat, as if we overheat, then base mag or 200 mag is going to be faster to use. Our scenario is still the same when we shoot 180 bullets, cause we still need 4 seconds for the reload cancel and 5.4 seconds for full animation. But cooldown barrel here takes 2 seconds for the initial 100 bullets and 1.9 seconds for the next 80% timer, which is pretty equivalent across both of these attachments. But primary difference is with RPD we can sustain fire for 180 bullets or even 200 bullets without needing to stop, while with cooling barrel we have to stop at 100 bullets and only then we can continue. Previously I had mentioned that cooling barrel allows us to go back into action quicker, but with 200 mag it isn't the same anymore, as we can consistently be in action and keep on spraying with the 200 mag no issues, while cooling barrel will need us to wait for a bit for the timer to reset, which for the 200 mag we can do a 3.3 second pause at the end or a 4 second pause if we are to reload without depleting the mag, which if you ask me for 200 mag is a good bargain. Thus there are minimal differences in downtime comparing the 200 mag to the cooling barrel. However, cooling barrel will be faster for quick sprays case like shooting 50 or 60 bullets and then waiting a bit and doing the same again. But for the LMG playstyle and doing sustained sprays, 200 mag still has utility. Another point I want to bring forward is the infinite ammo in reserve. This is useful for going on nuke streak, but if you're using the 200 mag, then we practically have infinite ammo as well, as we barely run out of ammo when using this, unless we waste a lot of bullets having like 3% accuracy at the end of the match. And if we respawn, then we are back with our stockpile of ammo. Thus the infinite ammo advantage isn't that big of a deal for multiplayer. Apart from these, cooling barrel improves our range by 15%, so our 25 meter 4-shot range and 55 meter 5-shot ranges get boosted. And we have 10% less flinch, which isn't a concern as LMGs usually have low flinch either way, and vertical recoil is lower by 10%, which is nice when doing extended sprays, but RPD has easy recall for this to not matter much. For these pros, we have mobility cons which are minimal and does not matter too much as LMGs are slow to begin with. Thus this unique attachment to RPD makes it the first infinite ammo primary gun in COD Mobile, and it breathes new life to the RPD and takes it out of being the shadow of PKM. But as you can see, RPD with 200 mag is still viable to use. The cooling barrel only replaces the base mag. While if using the base mag, then use the cooling barrel instead, otherwise 200 mag still has utility. However, one thing we must consider is PKM also has 200 mag option. Thus instead of using RPD with 200 mag, we can use PKM for LMG playstyle and use cooling barrel on RPD for players wanting more aggressive playstyle. The lesser downtime between sprays and not needing to reload of cooling barrel is definitely an advantage for people playing aggressive, and we don't need to waste time doing the reload animation, which makes the mobility slow. Thus we can play more aggressive with this barrel compared to base mag. Do share this video with your COD Mobile friends and pro players you may know and spread this information around. On my Twitter, I had mentioned RPD will be LMG meta in BR. But why is that? First is the range boost aspect. We can elongate the 5-shot range by a good margin with the barrel and mono combination. Thus we can maintain good time to kill even at longer ranges, and we have good time to kill playing mid-range too due to the better 4-shot range. Just don't play close range as mobility isn't good enough to challenge SMGs, and hipfire isn't as good as other guns people use for hipfire playstyle, so RPD will lose against those guns. But the main thing is infinite ammo works in BR too. Heavy ammo completely loses its meaning, and assume we are in a scrim and nearing the final zone and we are using AK-47 for example but running low on ammo, then we can go to a loadout drop and get RPD and no need to worry about ammo anymore. This gun single-handedly makes an entire ammo category completely useless while still maintaining 100 ammo in the mag, which other LMGs like Holger etc. also have, while offering other advantages like better flinch, less recoil, more range without BSA nerf, which are all helpful to have in BR. And not needing to worry about ammo gives us very fast playstyle, especially if we have a vehicle. Just move around, get kills, no need to loot the box for ammo because ammo does not matter, get back to vehicle, move around and continue. It also allows pushing damaged enemies easier because enemy will need to reload and waste time, while with RPD I can be on the aggressive and get the kill. Even mods like extended mag isn't useful because 100 bullets is enough and the cooldown is fast, while long range, precise shot, hipfire etc. are better mods to target for RPD. I really like playing RPD with PPSH as both of these guns have huge mag sizes, thus I can finish 1 vs 4 squads without needing to reload. And the combo I like is sniper and RPD, just get 2 knocks with a sniper first and then rush, and RPD will be able to handle the rest. For mid to long range playstyle, there isn't a better gun right now in BR as all the stats which we need a gun to be good in BR, RPD fulfills them. This is why RPD is meta in BR. This is not to say other LMGs aren't worth using, as I was using PKM for comparison with 200 mag, but even though we can clutch up 1 vs 4 with 200 mag, we still need to find more bullets, while RPD fits the same utility but no need to worry about the bullets. I'll consider it the best support weapon for BR right now. That being said, I want to see a change. 100 bullets in mag along with all these advantages is kind of unbalanced, especially in BR. How about lowering the amount of bullets we get in the mag to spam? Instead of 100, let it be around 50 or 60. So RPD will overheat quicker at 60 bullets instead of 100, and there will be more downtime between doing sustained sprays. We have seen attachments make mag size lower, so this change can be implemented if the devs think it's worth it. Maybe in some future update. As for the stats, I'll go over them quickly. Slow movement, slow mobility, not that good for playing aggressive. 100 bullets in mag and reload times you already know. High material penetration, good for wall bangs, and fire is medium, I like it, kind of in between being fast and being slow. 25 meter 4-shot range, 55 meter 5-shot range, and then infinite 6-shot range. And damage is same all over the body, only head does slightly more. for. So RPD, like LMGs usually are, is a slow weapon and good for playing support role and playing passive.
Enemy in sight.
For Gunsmith, I present to you Human Sentry. This build was used in most of the clips you see in this video. It does not flinch, max range, easy recall, good BSA to beam at range, no issues. Just need to make sure we have cover or head glitch as mobility is very slow. Literally a Human Sentry. I loved using it and hope you do so too. Other build is PR Aggro. This cooling barrel works well for playing aggressive and most of my aggressive clips are with this build. And for Suppressor, Tactical Suppressor is good.
Targets in sight. Enemy down.
Okay, enough messing around. What build will I recommend? No stock isn't useful because the base stats are slow to the extent we have a mediocre aggressive gun. Better off using something else. Cooling barrel is necessary because if you use 200 mag then just use the PKM instead. Cooling barrel is the new staple attachment for the RPD. Then something for BSA, and FMG is usually used for wall bangs, so that or disable. Finally, I prefer suppressors, either tactical suppressor or mono. With tactical suppressor we have 31 meter of 4-shot range, while with the mono we have 38 meters. And 38 meters covers most of the engagements, why I use that. And BSA is going to be good for most ranges, but for more BSA we can use the stock or some other attachment, and that is how I recommend to build the RPD. For BR, just stack max range and tactical laser, and other two attachments are preference, either optic and granulated or the steady stock, or disable with BSA attachment. Like, comment and share. I have been reserving my appreciation for a bit, but just look at this skin. Such a good iron sights and the overall design and colors look so nice. I fell in love with the skin at first sight, and the cactus skin we get with it completes the drip. Really, whoever designed this combo did a great job. Thank you to COD Mobile for giving me these beautiful skins. I love them. And bye.